welcome to part 2 of this. Remember, this is African Citizen Show. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And how can one achieve a vision?
I think these are the crucial things that I was discussing about, and I was saying that for one to achieve a vision, he need to know the types of people that he's working with, and the types of people that he's associating himself or herself with. For example, when you are a young man and you have a vision, there are relationships that you're supposed not to engage yourself with. There are people you're supposed not to work with. Actually, I usually tell people there are people whom you will welcome into your house and you will never achieve your dreams. There are people whom you'll work with and you will never achieve your dreams. There are people whom you associate or welcome into your life but you'll never achieve your dreams. For example, if you have a lady now and have sex with her, or just anyhow lady and have sex with her, and you see this lady was bearing certain spirits, because not each and every person outside here is good, because we have different people coming from different backgrounds, they carry different spirits, and sex is not only something like, it's a spiritual thing, but and there are some spirits that can be transmitted through this. So there are people you'll have sex with and you'll never get a job in your life. For example, just walk to around the streets town and find prostitutes. There are prostitutes who in their lives they have spirits of generation curses, you see. And when you engage with this, and that's why I usually want people and young people, don't have sex anyhowly. Just have one lady. It's enough. And wait for your time. Exactly. Because there's always a right time for these things. I don't advocate for nonsense things. There's always a right time for all these. Because there are people you'll have sex with and you'll never get a job in your life. There are people you'll have sex with and you'll never have kids in your life. So you must be very careful because of your vision. There are people you'll have sex with and your visions will never be accomplished in your life. So you must be very careful of the people you engage yourself. Even marriage determines very well in your visions. There are ladies you'll marry and you'll never accomplish your visions. There are people you'll bring into your life and you'll never accomplish. For example, I want to give you a story of Barack Obama and his wife, Michelle Obama. You see, one day, Barack Obama and Michelle decided that today we are not going to a very good restaurant. Let's just go to a local restaurant and take food there. So they went to a certain hotel, I can say a Kibandaski. Because you see that these people are very luxurious and they are rich people. But that day they decided, let's just go to a not expensive hotel. When they were there, then Michelle asked Obama, can I speak to the waiter? Then Obama allowed him. Then when he was going to speak, when she came back, Obama asked her, what were you speaking with the waiter? And Michelle told her, do you know what, this waiter whom you see, this dirty waiter in this small kibanda here, was once my boyfriend. Then Obama laughed and told her, so you mean you could be the first lady of this Kibandaski here, this small Kibandaski? But Michelle told him, no. You see, if I married this man, he could be the president of the United States of America, and you could not be the president. He could be the president. So sometimes the people we bring in our life determine so much who we will be in our future. The wife you marry can determine whether you will fail or rise. The girlfriend you bring in your life will determine African citizenship. Will it grow or will it not grow? So you cannot have a lady in your life, when you come for an interview like this, he can't dress you well. You see? He cannot support you in whatever you do or your endeavors. Exactly.
Thank you. I believe there are challenges in setting our visions. And those are barriers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There are challenges, and sometimes we face a lot of difficulties because we lack finances, sometimes we lack capital. But I always tell people, when you have a vision, there's always provision. Provision follows a vision. If you don't have a vision, there will be no provision. So just find yourself in a place of a vision. You'll find people supporting you. You'll find people holding your hand. You'll find people accepting you. But if you don't have a vision, if you don't have where to go, You'll never find anybody supporting you or congratulating you or clapping for you. And not every person who claps for you is supporting your vision, because we have friends who are challenged to our vision. There are friends who will think they're clapping for us, but they're warming up their hands to slap us during our downfall. Not every friend is there to support us. People are envy of us. If you think what I'm telling you is a lie, go and post a post on Facebook. See how many people will sit and leave it. See how many people will sit and like. See how many people will sit and share it. The people will share even it might not be shared, but the people will just sit and pass are many. The people will sit and like a few. Why? People don't like our progress. They hate our progress. I want to tell you the truth and the fact. Out of the 1,000 contacts you have in your phone, the 100% of the contacts you have in your phone, 50% of the people are hating what you're doing. 40% are just looking at you. The 10% are the only people who are supporting you. I'm telling you the truth. This is a fact. And that's why you should be careful of the people. And this is the challenge that you're undergoing. And people are envy of us. I don't know why people are envy of us. Actually, let me tell you, Shadrach, I don't think why people should be envy of us. Because we all want to achieve. We all want to be successful. Exactly. Listen to me. A teacher wrote on a chalkboard and said 2 plus 5 and 2 plus 8 is 10. And 8 plus 2 is 10. And 6 plus 4 is 10. And 4 plus 6 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. You see, these people have used different methods to reach answer 10. Answer 10 might be a success for each and every person here. But the way I'm going to use my method to reach answer 10, I might be slow and you might be faster. But that should not be a disclaimer for me or for you to look down upon me, or to disappoint me, or to shame me, or to undermine me. Because I started from 2 and added 8 should not be a point for you to undermine me. And you started at 8 and you used to reach 10. Both of us will be at 10. Why should you be envy of me? And why should you hate me? Let us always support each other. And let me tell you, if people undermine you, go down and start undermining. I know you've not understood me. I'm saying when people undermine you, go down and start undermining. And start mining. Come up with the gold. When you come up with the gold, you will shine. Yes. Don't ever bishana na wao. Don't ever quarrel with them. I say when they sit, we stand. When they stand, we stand out. Because let me tell you a story of an eagle. And there's this bird. There's this bird. It is called an eagle. There's this bird. I don't know how it is called.
Wisdom.
Yeah, there's this bird called an eagle and a raven. Yeah. This bird, a raven, is the one that brought food for Elijah. You know, in the Bible.
Yeah.
You see, a raven and an eagle, they are birds. Both of them are birds. But they are birds of different characters. Because a raven will always want to pick an eagle. But do you know what an eagle does? It does not react. It flies up the sky to a point whereby there is no oxygen for the raven to breathe. And it falls down. So there are people who, when they abuse us, we should not return to them. We just create our standards and they will fall eventually. Exactly.
The great man of God, man of wisdom, Mr. Kelvin Nyakundi. So, the last part of this, maybe you introduce, you mention your platforms where we can get you. Yeah.
I think on my platforms on social media pages, I just call myself Gospel Minister Kelvin Nyakundi on Instagram, YouTube, Mr. Kelvin Nyakundi, the Gospel Minister. On Facebook, Kelvin Nyakundi. On TikTok, Pastor Kelvin Nyakundi. Follow me and may God bless you so much.
Okay, before we come to an end, this is now, I give you this mic, maybe you speak to our youth, one word.
Okay, always I usually tell youths that in life, if you don't take risks and sacrifices, you will not achieve what you are supposed to achieve. I once listened to a certain Nigerian woman called Kafilave Sheniva. She once said that, were it not of the risks that I took in my life, I could not be where I am today. So friends, I urge you, take risks. take sacrifices for you to achieve your dreams. Have a blessed evening.